We're playing some Singe today, trying to refine our tank playing skills and get ourselves ready for Season 10. Okay, my skills are sufficiently honed. Let's go. Okay, wait, now my skills are sufficiently honed. So honestly, I'm not sure if you guys noticed and or cared, but I have been pretty spotty with my YouTube upload schedule recently. I have missed an upload 2 days in a row now. 2 days of no videos. I mean, can you imagine if I took a long time between video releases, how awful that would be for you guys? So I don't know if you guys remember in our last video that we put out when I said something along the lines of, I don't know what the purpose for being alive is anymore now that I'm diamond. That was more than just a little joke. I actually really have no idea what the hell I'm doing anymore now that I'm diamond. Like, I am completely lost for content to put up on YouTube. Oh, that was good. And I'm bad. Oh, but so are you. Oh, no, you aren't. Preseason is such an awful time for League of Legends because you get this big rush of excitement with the initial preseason patch when you're like, whoa, look at all these new things that Riot's done to League of Legends. They put these useless pimples on the top and bottom of the map. They changed the dragon and how everything works, and they updated all these items, and they, again, reworked how support and jungle play. But after a little while, you're like, okay, I've played with the new changes now. When do games start meaning something again? And you realize you have to find a way to kill the next 50 days and just find something to do for that period of time because there's nothing in League that's going to be interesting. It's something that's particularly frustrating for me because, I mean, I don't play any of the fun League modes, you know, any of the boring modes where it's just like ARAM or something where games don't mean anything. I am pretty exclusively somebody that plays ranked and not really anything else. Oh, he's going to... Oh, I dodged that one. Holy moly, I dodged an ability for the first time in my life. Oh, and he is so greedy. He wants this so badly. I don't know if I have the damage to turn on him yet. Also, yeah, where is my team? There you are. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, you're not flashing away this time, buddy. You're not flashing away this time. Nope, you are not. I mean, the most you really can do is just play new champions and take the opportunity to play ranked when ranked doesn't mean something. So you get a higher quality of game while being able to practice new champions without feeling guilty for ruining your teammates' matches. But it's honestly a little bit odd for me as a content creator who has pretty much built his career off of the idea of struggling to get to middling ranks as well as complaining about champions top lane. I mean, that's how I have paid my mortgage over the years. That is my bread and butter, and there's not really much for me to do in that regard currently with, I mean, there's nothing that matters here in the current ranked season. Oh my god, how does Aatrox heal so much? Not knowing that Aatrox heals and is why I struggle to get to the ratings that I do. Luckily, we're playing Singe, so it doesn't matter. Part of me thought for a little while this could be a good opportunity to take some time away and think a little bit about the kinds of videos I want to make and maybe work on some bigger and exciting project, but I don't think that's a super good idea for me. I have this sign that my mom gave me when I was in high school. She gave it to me as like a birthday gift or Christmas gift when I was close to graduating, and it said, I put it on my desk. It said, if it weren't for the last 5 minutes, I wouldn't get anything done. If I were to have a YouTube video series where, you know, I could spend a month making a single video, if I could spend a month making a single documentary, I would have so much fun doing nothing for the first 3 weeks of that month and rushing everything at the last week. Whatever the minimum amount of time is that I have to put into something is that is the amount of time I'm going to put into it, no matter how much time I give myself. There are exceptions to that rule, of course. Typically, if I really enjoy something, if there is something that I just have so much fun doing, then I will, of course, put way more effort into that. But at the same time, making your career a participation event, something that you only do when you feel like it, that's not a recipe for success. So honestly, one thing I think I'm gonna do for I don't know how long, we'll see, is see if I can just get back to making daily videos and actually hold myself to it, of course. I want to force myself to make something every single day. Even if it's garbage, even if it's something that's not all that good, I think forcing myself to participate in the creative process will help me get through whatever amount of writer's block I might have when it comes to creating new projects. So right now, as there is nothing to do in League of Legends at the moment, maybe expect some other fun, new ideas, new creative things that I might be throwing out soon. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta get out of here, don't I? God, I have to stop getting caught out. You know, Bob Ross actually doesn't get enough credit for what he did, which sounds insane with how the internet is completely infatuated with him. I understand that. But you know, the whole mission statement and everything that Bob Ross put forward was... That was a bad idea. Everything that Bob Ross put forward and talked about is such an empowering message because it's something that anyone who ever tries to make any kind of art needs to hear. You know, the process for creating a piece of art is something that you don't really think about if you haven't tried to create something yourself recently. But, you know, every little stroke that's in a painting is obviously made by a painter. And so that naturally means that if you make a mistake, I mean, you see every little tiny mistake that you make as you make it. And that is the most awful, frustrating, horrifying experience as you're doing it.
I don't know if I explained what I was trying to say in the video very well here, so let me go ahead and show you an example of something that I did. This is a painting that this is just the last thing that I tried to paint somewhat recently. And I mean, you might look at it and say, oh, that's nice little beach scene, Jibe, good job. But I look at it and I see all these horrifying flaws. Holy moly, these trees look so flat. And what is this garbage? That's a pine tree. I need something deciduous. This is supposed to be the beach. And how awfully shaded are those shadows? I mean, they're so streaky. Everything looks way more impressionist than what I was trying to make it look like. And it's just, there's so many different flaws that I can see because I was the one who made them when I was trying to make this. But you know, if you're just a casual observer, you might not notice all of the awful flaws that I may see with it. And that's something that Bob Ross was just so great about. Oh, hi, Lucy. Do you like my painting? Oh, yeah, you like it, don't you? Oh, yeah, thank you, Lucy. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
So the entire message that Bob Ross put forward of saying that, you know, it's just a happy accident if your brush slips. It's just a happy little accident if things don't come out the way that you thought or that you wanted it to come out. That's such an empowering thing for anyone that's ever tried to create something. And I want to start paying more attention to that kind of mindset, putting that into my YouTube videos. This game where we win 2-9-3 on Singed and caused our team to lose. That wasn't a mistake. That was a happy accident. Oh, you jerk. Okay, now we have to break out the Yorick. Punish this guy. Oh, actually, Mordekaiser is a pretty hard counter to Garen. He's a pretty good tank, right? Or tanky juggernaut. I need to learn him still. Honestly, I don't think I've ever played more than a single game of Mordekaiser since his rework, which I made into a video, but he is a really strong counter to Garen, not just because of the OPGG stats, but I mean, I remember he was always the character I struggled most when facing when I was on my big Garen run. No. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh! Dude, maybe Mordekaiser is just the perfect counterpick to Garen. Oh, my word. I was almost good. Oh, here we go. Oh. It's almost deceptive how much or little that comes out. But look at this. Dude, I outdamaged the heck out of him. Wow! I don't even play this champion, and I'm beating the #1 win rate ranked top laner in the game. That is a good feeling, and you picked a wrong time to gank Lee Sin. Okay, I will take that 3-1 score. I will take your flash. Holy bajoli. There was a funny comment that I got on the last video that I put out, which normally I don't respond to comments, or like, I don't take them seriously, but I do look down there occasionally just for entertainment, if nothing else. Uh-oh. I was trying to pull up the comment for the YouTube video. God! The comment said, I like how people use the word depressed whenever they feel sad. You have no idea what depression is if you dare use it in such a way. So please STFU and use the word not motivated, which I just thought that was kind of funny. I mean, imagine trying to gatekeep depression. That, of course, was in response to me saying that I've been feeling depressed recently. And I mean, that's one thing I really can't stand about the internet. Virtually any time that two people try and communicate with each other over the internet and maybe somebody doesn't do a good job getting their point across and there's a bit of a failure of communication, the first thought is always something so negative. People always assume, oh, this guy's a jerk. This guy's he's an idiot. He's ignorant. He's you know, he's some sort of monster for not treating other people fairly. I don't even know. People jump to all these negative conclusions rather than just thinking, oh, maybe I didn't entirely understand what this person was saying. Or maybe they meant what they said. Honestly, after reading that guy's comment, I'm a little bit sensitive. Like, I don't want to offend anybody, and I want to make sure that I don't get the definition of depression wrong. But like, lately I've been feeling an overwhelming sadness. It's been hard to get out of bed most days. A lot of the passions and interests and things that I previously would get very excited about have become just, I don't have any sort of feeling towards them anymore. I think this is kind of like seasonal effectiveness disorder, or whatever that's called, where you get super depressed when winter happens and the sun disappears for weeks on end. But, I mean, I don't know. As I'm sure you guys know, following my videos and whatnot over the years, I'm generally a really happy guy, and this is, you know, overwhelming, sad thoughts that persist for long periods of time. I just don't entirely know what to do. I just shut down when I experience that kind of thing. But generally speaking, I kind of feel like the best thing for me to do is to... Okay, if you ulted a little sooner, maybe I could have got a double kill. Oh, I didn't even auto him. Generally speaking, I kind of feel like for me, the thing that has helped me best when I've been experiencing stuff like that in the past is, you know, I feel like just forcing myself to do certain things that I know are good for me is the way that I try and escape it. Oh, please. Oh my goodness, Nunu, you are the best. So I guess the point of all of this is to say, expect some daily content. I might see if I can do another... Do any of you guys remember 30 Days of Jibe? I might try and do another challenge like that, something that you guys can use to keep me honest. But whether it is League of Legends or something else, whether... Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Nunu, help me, help me, help me. Oh, come on! As I was saying, all of this is kind of to say that whether it's League of Legends or something else, or, you know, whether this... I mean, I could start uploading daily gameplays of me playing through Pokemon Sword, which is what I've been doing in my free time recently. Whatever it ends up being, I'm going to see if I can start getting some content out every single day, good or bad, no matter what. Oh, I'm on my way, I'm on my way. I'm right here, I'm right here. How did that not hit her? Oh. Hang on, be careful, be careful. Lee's all alone, I guess. They're abandoning him. Oh my word, they are abandoning him. And why can I not land an E to save my life? Oh, come on. Can you just get out of my lane, maybe? Oh, thank you. Hang on, I can ult him. Or do I even need to? Oh my goodness. Okay, now I don't want to ult him. The one other game I played of Mordekaiser, I kept on ulting people when we had the advantage. It was like a 2v1, and then I turned it into a 1v1. Wow. Everybody keeps coming top lane. Can you guys get out of my lane, maybe? Oh! And I keep his stats or something, right? Wow, this is a long fight. Can I go in and get a kill? Okay, I got greedy. We're getting a pretty mediocre score, but we're doing a good job shutting down this Garen. The counter pick is working, and it looks like we might win this game. Ooh. Nice. Dude, Mordekaiser's actually really fun. I should play him more. I mean, maybe it's just because we're winning. He is really fun, though, and he seems very good at the moment. Oh, yes. She can't get away. We kill her. Wow. Did we just turn that fight somehow? That was a really good fight for us. Good job, team. I guess the lesson of today's video is that if you run into any scumbags, such as myself, who used Garen to one-trick their way up to Diamond, then you can take solace in the fact that I don't think you get into heaven if you play Garen, but if you need to punish them in this lifetime, Mordekaiser is a pretty good option. Good game, well played. We finish 8-6-11. That's a much better score than our first score of the day. I hope you guys all enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you think daily videos and all that jazz is a good idea or not. I, of course, do value your feedback. And maybe don't gatekeep depression in the comments down below. But I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Good luck in solo queue, and have a wonderful day.